Hey everyone, welcome back to another review. Today we have the PCS Ryu exclusive statue. This almost became a perfect first 10 out of 10 for me. However, there's a slight problem with it that prevented from getting the perfect score. But stay tuned and I think you will like it today. Okay. So, before we begin, let's go back to the beginning and we'll have a semi unboxing for you. Okay, so when we pop up the top, part of the top is kind of your base, just a black base, and then that's right where it's packed like. Looks like, let's see, two heads are in plastic, and then the third udon head is not. So I'm guessing that's done here, maybe in the U.S. Okay, so let's see. Oh, we have a certificate of authenticity. Looks like this thing is out of 300. And then, of course, we have the colored box for the Ansatsuken exclusive. Okay, this one comes with the three heads. And then, yes, you can see on the side, the back. Of course, it gives you a little bit of story about Ryu. Okay, and some specs. And that's about it. And then just wanted you guys to see this. This is something different. This is the brown shipper, and looks like inside you have foam. There's also a top portion, so that's nice. It keeps your box from getting damaged. Okay, so let's assemble this, and we'll see what it looks like. So we've got the base. It looks like PCS threw a little wrinkle in there with, yeah, you can see the patterns right there. Okay, so it's a little bit different than your standard black base though. Okay, so let's get the statue on. Wanted to show you guys Ryu's two peggers. So while it does provide better stability, it can be tricky when you have varying temperatures and the resin expand or contract. So putting it into the two holes could be a bit tricky, but hopefully not this time. Okay. Alright, so what we're going to do now is put in the left hand, oh sorry, right hand, right there, magnets of course, left hand, right there and there, and then we do have three heads. Since this being the exclusive, you get the regular head, the gritting teeth head, and of course the extra bonus head that you won't get anywhere else. That's the udon inspired head. Okay, so we're going to go with the regular closed mouth head first, and then we'll work our way up. Oh, and this is a nice touch. For three, PCS decided to go with cloth headband, which is nice so you can pose them. Okay, so of course it's magnet. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick it out here. Bam. Okay, and I like mine that way. And as you can see, looking pretty good. Okay, so let me give you a quick 360 on the bottom to the top. Okay, it looks like mine fit in just right. Maybe a little bit of a gap right there. Okay, so not too bad. And that's what it looks like. Nice. I think the arms were redone, so it's more muscular now. As you can see, the veins. Okay, and I like to put the headband this way, or you can just go that way. But it doesn't flow as well, but it doesn't really matter. And this is fully sculpted underneath. Okay. Nice muscle definition, with the veins and everything. Okay, so let me get you a close-up on the face. Not bad. It actually looks much better in real life than some of the pics that we've gotten. Okay, and then you get nice shading details, and of course underneath it's all fully sculpted. Okay, so that's the regular head, and now I'm going to take this out. put on the gridding EX head. Okay, so as you can see, the teeth is done, I guess, well enough. I thought it was kind of weird looking at the pictures, but in real life it looks pretty good. Okay, so we're gonna insert it in here. Bam. And you can see, you know, some seam line, but you're not gonna see that when you pose it this way. Okay, and then you can do the headband like that. Okay, so let me give you a 360 of this. Oops. Overall, it's looking pretty sweet. Okay, so now I will switch out the exclusive head for the udon head, or udon inspired head. Okay, just to give you a close-up. It's very well done. Okay, so we'll take this out. And we're gonna switch it to the udon inspired head. Okay, and this is the bonus head that PCS gives you for buying from them. Okay. Okay, so that's what the udon inspired head looks like. I guess it's some form of artwork. I'm not really familiar with it. I'm just happy to get 3 heads instead of just 2. So as you can see, the hair is a little bit different. It's you know, it's a little bit more like, I guess, video game hair, where you know you don't have a lot of detail. It's just like a mop compared to the more spiky head on the other 2. Okay, so it's a nice touch. Appreciate PCS for giving us an extra head. And then let me get out real quick and then give you a 360 of this. As you can see, this is pretty nicely done. I only have one issue with this. Of course, you know, I have an issue with every freaking statue that I have, but this is pretty close to near perfection, with only one minor issue. Not really an issue, depending on your point of view. Okay, so, and with this one, you can see it's got some Japanese writing, and this is posable. And you can actually undo this, and then have the battle I also have the battle damage one, but I'll put that on that video on soon. This one is the I guess non-battle damage one, but you can, you know, make the gi come down, and then underneath you can see it fully sculpted. And right out of the box, this doesn't look as good. So what you want to do here is have the gi up. Okay, so as you can see, you want it to be up a little. So, you know, as you can see, a lot of when you see matches, the gi aren't just straight down. So you don't have to have, like, you know, him showing his chest a lot. But what you want to do is have the midsection like that out a little. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit more realistic. And you can pose this any way you want. Okay, and then when we go around back, that part should be up a little. Yeah, you can stretch it out. And then the back, maybe have it up a little bit like that. Okay. So I like to have the headband flowing this way. Maybe something like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so you want that gi to be down but up, like so. So it's just like those art pieces, I mean, sorry, artwork that you see. You know, it shows a little bit more muscle definition, and it's a little bit more, it just looks better. You know, he's getting ready to fight, so you don't want it tight uniform like, you know, when you're in the army or something like that. Okay, and then you can sort of pose this, but we'll go with that. Like you can do this almost figure 8 like. Oh, there we go. Okay, so by doing this, it just, you know, looks a lot better, like you see in the artwork and stuff. Okay, as you can see, it gives the yeah, the illusion of having a bigger body, which, you know, Ryu is nicely sculpted anyway, so you don't need that. As you can see, by doing it this way, now it looks like it's in from the video games. Okay, so that's nicely done. And then let me give you details on the foot. Like I said on the other one, I got a little gap, but that's okay. I can just force it down. It's not a big deal. And then back, maybe we can do something like that. Okay. Just a little bit of a gap, but nobody will see that. Okay, so as you can see, Ryu is looking pretty good now, and you can adjust maybe that. So it's somewhat posable. Okay, so that's the money shot right there. And let me give you a top-down view of it. And maybe this can go a little bit higher. So you want to fluff the gi, so it will look a lot better than coming out of the factory, which, you know, when they put it in, the gi is all flat. Okay, so nice arm definition, and it is fully sculpted underneath, so there's no shortcut here. So you can do something like that. Okay, so I guess we can go to the final scorecard. Okay, so the first category we have, oh, I put back the grading teeth head. I sort of like it now. Anyway, so the sculpting, that's the first category. This thing, I didn't find anything wrong with it. It's, you know, muscular, fully sculpted underneath, without, you know, taking the whole cloth outfit out, which you wouldn't want to do anyway. This is a near perfect sculpt. I will give this a 9.5 out of 10. The only reason I don't think it's a near perfect sculpt is because I think the arm, the left arm, was done too big when they revised it. That's just personal preference. In the video game, you know, Ryu's and I guess all the fighters have guns for arms, so in that sense it's kind of realistic. But as you can see, the right arm, I think it's done just right. The left arm is a little bit too big right there. So, but like I said, that's just personal preference. And you know, you can see the vein sculpted and everything is done really well. And then if you can remove the gi and make it battle damage if you want. So you don't have to get the battle damage version. Okay. And then so I said 9.5 out of 10, right? Yep. So nothing wrong with this. They're perfect. Okay. So for our next category, we're going to have fit and finish. This one, normally I would say it's pretty close to delivering the perfect score. As you can see, the paint app itself, there's nothing wrong. It's actually nicely done. However, with fit and finish, we're also looking at any mixed media to see if it fits well, or, you know, the cloth isn't ripped or anything like that. And this one sort of falls short for me because, as you can see, depending on the angle, like this isn't a white gi that was originally solicited. When you first pre-ordered it, it's a white gi, But as you can see, I don't know if you can see on camera, but in real life, the geese got this yellow, ting to it. So it's sort of like, I don't want to say the old switcheroo, but we weren't told. As you can see, there's like some yellow tinging. Now I understand if midway through PCS decided to switch it up so it's more realistic. He's been in a fight and he's a wanderer. So there's no way he's gonna have a white gi, what is he doing? Just bring a bottle of bleach with him every time. But if you're soliciting a piece with the white gi, then you should deliver the piece with the white gi. So it looks like, I guess one of two things happened, like PCS switched it up and didn't tell anybody until at the end, when the pictures first surfaced. It's like, what the heck? It's not even white, like the solicited piece. Either that or the factory over in China did the old switcheroo on them, and by the time they got the pieces, it was too late to send it back, or they didn't want to send it back. But either way, no communication was sent to, I guess, buyers who pre-ordered it. So I'm kind of bummed out. I like my Ryu with the white gi because I know he's been fighting and everything, but I still like it with the white gi over this. Well, at least tell us at the beginning. Okay, so we won't get a surprise. But PCS lately has been doing a lot of surprise things. Some were good, some like this not so good. So in essence, I would have to give this piece fit and finish wise, I would have to say it's an 8 out of 10. That's nothing bad. It's just that if they had delivered the white gi like they're supposed to, then it would definitely be a 10 out of 10. Okay? But as of right now, the paint app is good. It's just the gi or the white, outfit. It's not white like it's supposed to be. Okay? And I guess the only other thing is I would have like this, to be a little bit longer so we can, have it up. But, minor details. No biggie. Okay? So the next category we have is the art direction. This is a semi-action pose that has Ryu getting ready to fight. So I like this art direction. I didn't like the first piece with him tying his headband. I think that's kind of weird. But this is nicely done, as you can see. So art direction wise, you look at it, it's representative of the character. So I would have to give this a 9 out of 10. I would have liked if PCS would do Ryu in a Hadouken pose or something like that. So other than that, it's a 9 out of 10. Okay, and then next to last category we have is source material. This is a 10 out of 10. Okay, when you look at this, there's no doubt that this is actually Ryu. Okay, this is as close you're gonna get to the original concept. And most Street Fighter statues will be somewhere 9 to 10. Okay, there's no creative interpretations here. This is just Ryu. Okay, so nothing more to say. And then our last category we have is the accessories. That category is rated based on switch outs. So you have 3 heads, so this will help this statue a lot. And of course, the base. Like I've said before, PCS bases are always going to be black. Unless you go into the new Street Fighter line, but that's a different issue. So it's going to be hood by just the black base, although PCS did throw these patterns in. So it's nice. 3 heads. I would give this a. Normally they get like a 6, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10, just because it's got 3 heads. Okay, so it's nice. 3 different heads. So overall, I really like this piece. I was surprised by it when I got it. When I first pre-ordered, I pre-ordered because I don't have a Ryu, and you gotta have a Ryu and a Ken and a Kuma Chun-Li are the core characters. So I ordered it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it, but after receiving it, I like it very much, as you can see. The only disappointment is in the yellowing outfit, which I understand, it's more realistic. Uh, but if a company is going to solicit a white outfit, then it should be white. Okay. So other than that, oh, and no edition size issue this time. 300, we got 300, so much appreciated. Okay, so overall score, I would give this a strong 9 out of 10. Not quite, I would normally, this could possibly have been a 10 out of 10. Now, there are no perfect scores, okay? But that's as close as you can get. Nothing wrong. The only issue is with the outfit, okay? It's very posable, which is nice, but I would like to have it white. So had they delivered the white outfit, would have been a 10 out of 10, I would say, for overall. That's not an average or anything. But since they did not, I would have to take off. It's a major faux pas, I guess. And then this one, you can make it into the battle damage one. Okay, so overall, very good. I would say could have been a little bit better. Gotten that perfect 10 out of 10, but right now, a little bit disappointed in the outfit. But other than that, I can't complain. Okay, so let me take this down. That's with the udon head, and then let me show you guys all 3 heads. So you guys can display it any way you want. Okay. All right. So thank you for watching, and I guess I'll put together battle damage version. Oh, before I stop, if you get this, just be careful with the ears, or at least pay attention to it. Right there, the right earlobes. One of my buddies and I guess people on the forum, some of the earlobes are, as you can see, it's very detailed right there with the cartilage. Some of them do not have that. It's just like a big old hole. Okay, so I guess the mold didn't come out right for some of the heads, and it looks like it may be the closed mouth head and not the other two. So when you get it inspected very carefully, that you don't get one of those. Okay. And then if you do, just contact customer service and they'll hook you up. Okay, so other than that, I think this is as perfect as a statue as you're going to get other than the outfit. Okay, so thanks for watching, and then we'll see you next time. I think I'm going to go back to old school Bowen designs for now, because I just got a bunch of them. And I just want to put them up for you guys to see. Okay, so thanks for watching, and see you next time.